is this?
What they do, bro?
You talk to Dad?
Yeah, he said he told me to get you.
Nah, he ain't got here yet. Yeah, you know I ain't trying to walk home. You know, niggas beefing and shit.
I'm gonna hit him soon. Who's that? Yes, I'm looking for Daddy. Why? What's wrong? He ran away. He said he was trying to walk home and probably so to pick him up. I'm not gonna call him for him, but that's where he at.
Hello?
Hey, Daddy.
What's going on, baby girl?
Nothing much. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm on my way to get Junior now. Okay. Hey, hold on. I got I just got pulled over. I'm gonna call you right back.
Alright. Your husband's speeding or something because the police pulled him over. Oh, you're my father.
Black Lives Matter. It's for all my fallen soldiers. For anybody who's ever lost anyone, y'all rock with me real good. Broken heart again. Another lesson learned. You better know your friends, or else you will get burned. You gotta count on me. I can guarantee that I'll be fine. No more pain, no more pain, no more pain.
That's just something great.
No more drama in my life. No one's gonna make me hurt again.
Put the guns down, young nigga.
Why'd I play the fool? Go through ups and downs, knowing all the time you wouldn't be around. Maybe I like the stress, 'cause I was young and restless. But that was long ago, and I don't wanna cry no more. No more.
Hey!
Nigga just fingers on y'all and shit, right?
Because y'all sweet. Back in my day, we didn't go like that.
Alright, well, let's go then. No more talk.
Just let me be. Take your knee up off my neck so I can breathe. Mr. Officer, just let me be. Take your knee up off my neck so I can breathe. Mr. Officer, just let me be. Take your knee up off my neck so I can breathe. Mr. Officer, just let me be.
Hey, welcome to the Go-Go Platform, man. This is episode 4 of the new season, and I'm your host for the evening, Bam 640, and my co-host.
Ms. Bam 640.
Man, so hey, man, everything going according to plan. Shout out to everybody that's been showing love, man. The RFK Jones was off the chain, man. We got a couple of more shows coming up, and y'all get ready for Ice's album dropping. That's
Yes.
Nicole Artist. I'm just the assistant on that. That's basically her. So we're gonna talk about happiness, like what defines happiness in your life that makes you have a great day, or your peace, or make every day go smooth without no arguments.
My peace, personally, is when I get up in the morning, I get ready for work, I turn my gospel music on, so I get peace. I think about all the good things that God has brought me through, but I also think about those trials that he took me through that made me to a better person than I am today.
Right.
Because without those trials, I don't think I would have been a changed woman.
You think you're a changed woman?
I am a changed woman
Yeah, you
because,
are.
I mean, I'm with one man that I'm about to marry, my first love and my last love.
Yeah.
So that has never happened to me before because I just was a
Speak on it.
beautiful disaster.
Speak on it.
I mean,
First love, that's very honorable, and I'm so proud that you say I was your first love. But people, I I know people from your channel, Copep, gonna say, "Dad, this was your first love, Nicole. I thought you was in love with your baby daddy, husband, or the boyfriend you had before Bam, or boyfriends you had in your life growing up." So
if people will actually read my book, when I talk about my first baby daddy, everything I did was on purpose. When I talk about my second baby daddy and the marriage, I got married because I was going into brain surgery. It was 50-50. So I was like, marriage was on my bucket list. Had I thought and I had more faith in God, I think I would have never gotten married. I just did it because it was on my bucket list. And then with the other relationships, I was homeless. So, yeah, I went to go live with a man and I sent my kids to my parents. And
Right.
then with the last one, I saved the person's life and he just started buying me things. And so that wasn't love because if I loved him, I would have married him for his money.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, that's why I say this is my first love and my last love because it's till death do us part. Bam, 640.
And I can say this is my first love, and you is my only love, because I think as men we think people love us, but when you find that one that show you the love and go to the hospital with you and do this, like you never had love like this, and like people say, like Ray Nail said, I like the man that you changed to be. Like I'm a different person, like when I'm with you, so that never happened, and people can't believe it. I mean, people joke about it all the time, but the friends, and I mean, it's just a beautiful thing. Yeah, we go through our bullshit. Yeah, we fuss. Yeah, we argue. Yeah, we do all the crazy shit that couples do. But you're gonna go through that, and as long as at the end of the day, when you wake up, y'all still together and y'all still doing things, that makes it better. But in another subject, we gonna talk about like how do you find out who's really genuine happy for you and who's fake happy for you? Like, how do you separate the real from the fake?
I separate the real from the fake because the ones that are generally happy for me, they're there for me, and they'll tell me when I'm wrong. That's the ones that I know that are really happy for me. My dad, I've never had my dad say, I'm ready to give Bam away to my daughter. Never. The man was the first man that my dad has ever said that to. So, I mean, and some of my friends, they didn't like the relationship in the beginning, and now they're like, okay, whatever makes her happy makes me happy.
Right.
And like I was telling you from the jump, it's gonna take my kids a while to warm up to you because they done been through all these relationships with me.
Right.
So it takes a while for things to get done, or like some people say, is it a honeymoon relationship?
What that? I don't even understand.
You don't understand that?
No.
So some people get in this relationship and everything is nice and it's calm and it's cool and everything is beautiful and the two is just getting along so good and then all of a sudden it's like, get away from me. I hate you. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with you anymore. It's a honeymoon relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what keeps a relationship strong? You think when you go through the tough time? Because all of it is just I think is just you just being tested. To me,
I mean, all of it is a test, but sometimes you could be pushed deeper to the test. I believe. I mean, personally, for me, it's like I don't like to argue about the same things over and over and over again, and sometimes that will push me away. If I got to continue to feel like I'm repeating myself, that's insanity. Thinking I'm going to get a different result, and it's going to be the same result, you know. So, I just think communication is the key to any relationship,
right.
And to keep your business off of social media, and to sometimes you just gotta pray. You just gotta hold your partner and say, you know what, honey, we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray today because the devil is testing us. Right. Or them gremlins is chasing us today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, like if you could get through it, I mean, it's easy. It's easy for people to walk away. But I mean, like at the end of the day, when you love somebody, what the hell is that gonna prove? Like honestly, what is it gonna prove? Nothing. No. And then women test you anyway, fellas, cause she might. Hey, the funniest thing, she might say, "Well, get out, get away from me," and then you leave. This shit. Oh, you really gonna leave like that? Like what? I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Like if you ask me to leave, then I leave. But then you say, "Oh, you really gonna leave like this?" Like, it's just a test, man. It's been a hell of a ride, but I've at the end of the day, it's all worth it. I'm really excited about the wedding. I'm really ecstatic that I'm excited that everybody else is excited. That's the most great thing when your parents are excited and your aunties and your people everywhere you go they asking, hey, tell Nicole, don't forget about my invite. I'm coming. I'm like, that's the most beautiful thing. That's the most beautiful thing. And you get, everybody get tested. This whole marriage is going to be a test. It's going to be people that's going to jump in inbox. It's going to be girls that be
It's going to be a long life test because even after I say I do, even after we are married and just like, okay, married with children, just like that. People still going to test you. They're going to see if, did he really marry her because of this? Or did she really marry him because of this? What's really going on? So the same way you got the person is the same way you should keep the person. Don't let those the nights that you have sex and your date nights and like, yeah, I take my wig off at bedtime, but I get up the next morning and I put this damn thing back on and let him know that your beautiful wife is still here. Right. But at the same time, I need to keep his face shaven as it is today.
She do a lot of things to cook.
I brush his hair.
Like it's not it's a whole lot of it's a whole.
I get in the shower. We take showers together. I bath him.
She take a dump. She called me in there to have a conversation.
I take when I want to take a shit and I need somebody to talk. Come and talk to me.
Yeah.
Come talk to me. I need somebody to talk to. I'm tired of playing this game on my phone. Come talk to me. He'd be like, damn. And I'm like, you act like your shit don't stink.
It doesn't, but
it does.
That's for another story. But I think for me is like another thing that's been like really a burden off me is me and Khalida relationship because we didn't start off good. She didn't understand it. She didn't like it. But now it's like, man, our conversations are deep and we were having those father daughters type of conversations. We are having those real lovable conversation. Like if she go through anything, I'll be the first person she call, and that is everything to me. Me and Layla playing outside the car, or she playing punch buggy with me and Tyra. I'm going in there and buying her her stuff and we communicating on college and all the stuff she got playing. That's been the most beautiful things because girls are not easy to please, and especially girls that's young adults and growing up to be young adults. That's been the great beauty of me, and even in me being able to go to a church where I speak my mind, and they look at this guy and say, "God, he do got some sense." And the lady telling Nicole, "You got you a smart one, this and that." Like I'm showing more knowledge than people ever gave me credit for. So it's been great. The town of Culpeper has been embracing me, and they've been asking me to do shows, and people been giving me fives and talking to me in the grocery stores when they see me. So it's been a heartfelt relationship, and it's been very good. We have our bad shit, but it's been way more.
We have more goods than bads.
Yeah. And I thought I would never be the type to sit in the house on a Friday night and just watching movies and talking about our future and writing pictures down and watching all these wedding shows and saying it won't be like mine. And I mean, one dude was rapping his vows. I say, that's something I do.
No. We're not having that. He is not rapping his vows. Let me tell you something. If you're going to do 4 weddings on TLC, don't let it be ghetto, because this wedding was ghetto. And I'm like, Bam, that's not going to be us. That's not going to be us. I don't care what we got to do. That's not going to be us.
Yeah,
no.
So it's been, I mean, people in the world today, money rules all evil, but the whole thing, money never even like matter to us. Like when we go out and we step out our business, we know how to respect each other. We know what we got to do. We got to know when to take a break. We know when this is too much, and that's been a whole thing about her getting my health on really where it's supposed to be at. So now I'm taking my meds, I'm eating right, and it's just like God. I went through so many bad relationships, been trying to get somebody to understand me. Somebody want me for me, not because I'm Bam 640, and that's been you. So we've been doing our thing, man. And there's some people that might still don't like it, but we definitely got more support than we got haters. So
we have a lot of support because, and let me tell y'all, let me get this straight. Whatever I cook is something that he asked for. And so I'm gonna put this out here. Whatever he wants me to cook, that's what I cook. I watch his portions. I use what's that stuff I use, baby? The don't have the that much salt in it. I forget. Mrs. Dash. I use Mrs. Dash. I'm a diabetic myself, and Bam's problem is Bam doesn't like to take his medication. So if he takes his medication like he does now, which is set up for him to take, and he watches his portions of what he eats, as a diabetic, you can eat whatever you want, it's just how much you take in. And you have to continue to take your medications. You have to continue to exercise, diet, drink plenty of fluids, and constantly check your blood sugar and go every 3 months and get your A1C check. This is the stuff Dwayne does not do. So when the doctor, he goes to the hospital, yes, last time it was his heart, but it was mainly his diabetes. And the doctor told him, the next time you come in here, you will have either a full-blown heart attack or a full-blown stroke that can paralyze you. So we was watching this show last night. It was called Sex Sent Me to the ER. So,
oh man,
I gotta talk about this. So, dude was 400 pounds, and let me tell y'all, if you don't invest in a freaking headboard, you need to. So, dude's 440 pounds. The girl was maybe $120. So he was a virgin, his first time having sex. Come on, baby, help me out with this one.
Go.
So he done jumped in once. He done jumped in twice. The third time, because they didn't have a headboard, her head went into the wall. She had a concussion. So sad. Then the second time, the dude had extreme sex the night before. It caused him a stroke. So he didn't think his tools worked downstairs. He goes into the patient's bathroom and jerks off. And he's like, oh, now we know how you had the stroke. Everything, you got a blood clot in your penis. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm sitting there. I'm like, bam, you sitting there just watching it, and he just looking. He's like, what the hell you got me? What the hell you got me looking at? And I'm like, I like interesting stuff like this.
Yeah, we do watch that. Another thing we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the documentary on Easy. That was, I mean, I'd heard some stuff like, goodness. Do you believe somebody really injected him?
I do believe somebody injected him because you just don't die just like that from AIDS. I'm sorry. You don't. People that I personally know have AIDS, HIV, whatever you want to call it, have lived 20, 30 years. And to this day, you can't even tell if they got it or not unless they told you.
Right.
So, I mean, Suge or...
I think it was Jerry Heller.
Or Jerry.
Because Jerry Heller...
Y'all got some answers. And hopefully Eazy's daughter finds the answers that she need. But I do agree on her. Like, her dad, they don't have her dad as an icon like Biggie, Tupac. Like, you know, her dad put, you know, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, all them together. And for him not to have his own day, that's some sick shit. Some sick shit. Right. It really is.
But I think it was Jerry Heller because he fired him. He felt like he had nothing to go with Easy. But it was a very hard feeling. And she felt like she not a part of his legacy. I do think he get the respect, just like we was talking last night. I think it was just a different era. I think it was just a different era that he was in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that
no, because if Cube or Dre was to die today, or like DMX, how he didn't get his props until he died. Like, you know, give them their flowers while they're here.
Right.
But for Eazy-E, I think they need a day for him. I mean, he got all them together, and I'm like his daughters. Nothing. It's nothing there.
Right.
You know.
Right. So, okay, you've been doing I call you Dr. COVID.
Yes.
What are your predictions that will actually happen in the future going on?
With all these cases dropping as the kids have returned back to school, I got a feeling by October we will be shut down for a little while. Maybe they'll open back up after Christmas. I don't know. But people just wear your mask. If your kids are not vaccinated, study the vaccine. I don't know what to tell you because a lot of people don't believe in vaccinations and their kids have never had a vaccine. A lot of people, you know, say, you know, God's going to protect me. You know, God does watch over babies and fools. But I go for my second shot of the Madeira that I actually had an allergic reaction to, and I've been debating on if I really want to go and do this or not because they have to admit me to get it done because I had an allergic reaction. They can't give me the Pfizer because I took the Madeira, so they will have to admit me to make sure nothing happens. And I've been telling, you know, Bam, I don't know. You know, I just don't know. You know, I prayed over it, and I still haven't gotten that answer that I really, really want right now because, I mean, for my heart rate to jump from 99 to 160, 170, 180 beats per minute, me soaking wet and a whole puddle of sweat, I mean, that's crazy. But, I mean, I have to do what I have to do to protect myself. But since I'm going to be monitored on some monitors, I mean, just got to give it to God and see what happens.
I'm going to be there with you every step of the way like I am every appointment. I don't miss nothing. Now, a couple of things I was on, the last thing before we take a break, I was asking, a lot of people don't think the women of Go-Go, the women DMV artists have got the respect they supposed to. For you being a Go-Go fan, do you think that?
They don't. They don't. They really don't.
I think they do, but go ahead.
I think they don't. Even the female artists, for instance, Isis, love her to death. She is going to be the next one. But she has to go up against these heavy hitters, these men. So she has to talk about sex, guns, drugs in her music just to get the men to even probably look at a video or to listen to the music. She is a very strong female artist. I love Killerworth Katrina. She's amazing. She is amazing. But the females, they don't get the same take as the men. I mean, Pleasure was together, I loved them. I
like
love
Belladonna,
them.
too.
And Belladonna too. I love those female bands, but they don't get the props like these men get. They really don't. And I mean, y'all want me to, I'm tall. I can stand in the back and hold the mic. I ain't gonna say too much.
But me is on another note, people have gave me my props. Shout out to my man DJ Sim. Shout out to everybody who wrote. He said, "No Excuses" is the most powerful independent album I heard since 2017. And what I said, be honest with you, I could take the credit for y'all lay the lyrics, but my wife did the whole behind the scenes, or what should I rap about, or what should I do, what should I do that. So I had to give you props on picking that album. I mean, you should do this, you should do that, you should do that. And you tested me on the Game with Meek Mill's remix, and I killed it. And that's like some people their favorite song. So as a woman, I don't think you have to be in the front because you behind the scenes, you a part of what I do. And when people say that, I'm like, hold on, but my wife did this, and that's why I take certain shows, and that's why even you and Brian said like sometimes you can't be at every joint, like sometimes you can't be seen. So
you don't need to be seen.
So she is my man, and I do take her advice, and this we just moved.
I'm his worst critic. I'm gonna tell you right now. I will tell him in the middle of recording, no, that sounds just like what I heard you say in another song. Switch it up, go harder, because I'd rather for him to hear it from me than hear it from somebody else. Right. So I am his worst critic, and I am his number one fan, but I am his wife first. So I'm gonna tell him what's on my mind about his music.
All right, period. Another thing people saying is what the hell I was gonna tell you about? A lot of people, when I goes in the stores of Culpeper, they feel like the Culpeper does not have enough for the youth. They don't have enough activity. They don't have the same, kids don't have the same opportunity as the kids in the city do, or PG County or Alexandria.
Let me tell you about Culpeper. We had a chance to get a YMCA. They declined that. We had a chance to get a pool like Warrenton County has. They declined that. In order for these kids to play sports in Culpeper, you have to go through CFA. That's money. If they play a school sport, that's money. But if your kid don't have that money, come to me. I got people, I have teams, I have sponsors. But your child has to make every practice. They have to be at every game. They have to keep those grades up. I don't mind calling up one of my friends or one of our teams to sponsor a child in a sport. My thing is grades come first. Yes, Culpeper, they got the sports out there, but it costs money. And I'll say that again and again and again. It isn't back like when I was young and my parents, and it was 7 of us, so our parents had us in softball, cheerleading, football, tennis, track. I mean, we were busy all the time, and those were the days when you could stand outside and play all night till the street lights come on. Now, these days and times, you can't send your kid outside by themselves because you don't know what's going to happen, what they're going to do. It's so much of this. Cell phones, video games, TikToks, challenges that you have to watch out for your kids for. And that's why you see a lot of obesity with kids now, because they're sitting at home, they're on the video game, they eating cereal while they're playing the video game, they're eating chips and whatever the hell else they want to eat, because PlayStation and Xbox is their new babysitter. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Well, speaking of powerful ladies, before we take a break, we're going to take this new SOS, the bartender, man, is one of these unexclusive network exclusives. So shout out to Miss Lori and K Boogie and all them doing their thing. Yeah. So this is the Go-Go Platform live on Uncensored Network, Go-Go 365. Make sure y'all download the app. Make sure y'all like us on Instagram and everything. We be back with my man Drew talk about the whole mix of the bounce beat and everything that's going on in all these videos and everything. And he was the star of my video. We ain't got me in trouble. So, man, my man Drew is up next. We gonna get it and get it popping. This is Uncensored Network live on Go-Go 365.
Hey, here comes another one. So sexy. The opposite. We gon' get into some eye candy cranking up in here. Hey, Trent, sing that song. Feel like Sunday morning. Wake up, all time to get my day going. But I got the sweetest hangover. Me and my girl's alright. After all the cranking last night. Okay. Your girl's home, let's get it on. Keep the party going. Bartender, got another special request. We got Patron in the Henny, the Mo and the Remy Margarita got me feeling myself. Bartender, got another special request. All my ladies grab your drinks, yeah. Ladies grab your drinks and head to the floor. Shorty, won't you meet me at the bar? Maybe later on you can meet me at the car. Blow a couple hoes, talk about the stars. And he got me leading, won't be going far. Say what? Fuck what them haters say. We gon' get twisted like it's 99, baby. On the countdown from 10 to 1. Raise your cups to the sprinkle, go get you some. Before I get my party on, I take a trip to the bar. I might pop me a bottle or take me a shot. You know they checking the sister out, cause they loving my swag. Only running with the ladies who be popping the tag. They popping the tag, they securing the bag. Even the sexy for the fellas, had their ass slide. Don't get it twisted while you twisted while we up in this joint. The chip the waitress or your waiter, cause they stay on point. The bartender, got another special request. We got Patron in the Henny, the Mo and the Remy Margarita got me feeling myself. Bartender, got another special request. All my ladies grab your drinks, yeah. Ladies grab your drinks and head to the floor. It's about that time to get your grown and sexy on. Yeah. 35 and older. Hey, come on. Now this the part when I ask all my ladies and my fellas to head to the dance floor. Make sure you leave a tip. Hey, I need a shot. Don't chase us. Okay, yeah. A shot, no chaser. You have now tuned into I Candy Crank. Jenny, sleep. Jenny, you been asleep, girl.
Y'all won't believe the dream I had.
We back. The Go-Go Platform. We back with my man Drew. Is going down.
What's up?
That boy, this guy, man, right here, man. Goodness, man. Goodness. He don't call me no more. He call Nicole. When he call Nicole, what's up?
Drew, what is up, Drew? With you and the Clappers, you got a clothing line coming out.
With me, yeah.
Yeah, with BAM. So tell me all about it.
Well, this is how it went down. Like, I saw Bam like one day and all that stuff, and I said, hey, Bam, like I'm interested in starting off with doing a clap video, right? And he said, let me look into some stuff. And some people,
I had to get the wifey approved first.
Yeah.
She says, okay, the clappers is something else. You already got me in trouble with my video. Who the hell you want me doing?
Yeah. So he had to get the people. He had to talk to you about it. So then we would started to figure out the people who are gonna tape it and all that stuff. And then he said he's gonna find some people.
I found some clappers for y'all.
Yeah, I know she did.
They
I told you we
BBWs.
ready to go. We
Yeah,
just
okay.
like everything.
They
We gotta get the business of
BBWs.
everything.
They got
I be
the
playing.
best clapping. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I hollered at my man. Matter of fact, one of the bands was just here. My man Mental Attraction. Then it got Rick and also my man Corey from TCB. So it's gonna be a real exclusive joint, man.
Yeah, and because everybody's like, waiting for the big thing, you know what I'm saying? And we need to celebrate this on a little VIP thing, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, we got everything coming.
You know when y'all can make the video for your bachelor party?
Where?
Because that's when you get clearance to do whatever you want.
Oh man, that scares me. That scares
Because
me.
I'm going to find me a mandingo.
Oh, skill, that's fine. That's cool. It's your last night of freedom. You might as well go all out.
With me and the girls going to have fun.
Yeah, you got your little dungeon thing that's going on. But on the state of Go-Go, we got the business out the way. So who you feel the best band is?
The best man, I really like, TCB.
Right,
That's the top band. Backyard.
right.
I really like, the What Band.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Rapper. That's my guy right there.
Yeah. I heard Untold Secrets is coming back.
Oh, that's the band out of Montgomery County, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, that's they deal with Bird. Shout out to Bird Society 66. We in the mix. But yeah, it's a whole lot of who you like, baby. Who your top band?
My top band?
Now.
Now?
Not of all time, like now. That you say, they crank.
My favorite band. Ooh, this is hard. I'm gonna have to go with Junkyard. They just keep they are yeah, they're
I'm gonna back
focused.
y'all for life, man. But I think the top band right now is What Band. What Band Northeast Groove? They doing an outstanding job. Rapper is on in his bag. I mean, he cranks he's really putting it out there for the fans. He really is putting his heart out there for the fans. So that's what I like, man. But again, it's like BJ said last week. It's a whole lot of things that Go-Go hasn't need to reach. Like if you have originals, it's like if it's not no good, what are we doing? Like what are we doing?
I think some of them should have the local rappers be featured. Use some of their music, make it into an original.
I said I got some heat.
Because you got a couple of songs and ISIS does that can be turned into Go-Go.
Right.
For real. I think they need to listen to some of their local artists and get them out there. I really do.
That's what I said. That's what you think?
Yeah.
So you had what's the last Go-Go you went to?
The last Go-Go I went to, and I saw Still Familiar.
And how they go?
They went great, man.
My man Steve Roy.
Yeah. All the ladies love Still Familiar. They were rocking. The ladies were just jamming.
How's that spot anyway?
The spot is a really classy spot.
Oh, cause should be how far it is. But that's far as shit.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, a lot of people.
I had a show one day. Nicole said, "Oh hell no!" You got her.
Well, the place brings out Fort Meade, Anne Arundel, Laurel, Columbia, and they come.
Hey, another band that I gotta give props to is Re-Up, man. I love what they doing over there. I love what Trey and them doing. And my man Noble and they Trey don't play no game. And they good fun people to. We was just out Gainesboro with them, and they just good people to be around. They just so positive, and everybody care about the car. I mean, anybody that care about my wife, I'm with you anyway.
I had the Re-Up band play at one of my events like that. This was a long time ago, and they were rocking.
So you gonna get back and throwing events?
I'm saying right now, I'm taking one step at a time. Clothing, the video,
right, yeah.
And then I'm thinking we should get and talk about doing stuff for the kids, because right now
always about the youth.
Yeah, because what's going on, what I'm hearing on social media, all these videos of kids getting jumped,
And killed.
bashed in school.
Matter of fact, on our way here, we rode past MLK where the little 6-year-old got killed. And me and Nicole looking at each other like it just messed us up big time. Like Nicole said, "That's it," and they got the picture of her on there. And like, and I know for Cole being a mother, mothers couldn't imagine losing their child to gun violence at 6 years old. So
No.
and that hurt. I seen your whole face. Man.
I couldn't be that mother's child right now because I'd be behind bars trying to find the person who sprayed and killed my child. Because people don't understand, to bring a child into this world is pain that you will never forget. And to lose a child, because I've had miscarriages, is even harder. Yeah. So to have a child, to have to bury a child, I don't think any mother wants to go through that. Me personally, I'd rather go before my kids go because I don't think I could deal with losing one of my kids.
My mother went through it, so I know it's a hurtful man. It's a hurtful feeling. So man, like let me just say before we got here a couple of shows. Just like what we got. We got the 25th Atlanta City. Got the 18th. It's a whole. I lost. Nicole got the schedule. Y'all ain't remember.
We got the 4th.
Yeah, the 4th. The 4th
It's
gonna
an
be the festival.
LGBT community artist event. I love these events because
That's her artist. I'm not performing or hosting and none of that. If she make me host, I host. But
he
I don't
is
have no problem
hosting this. He's booked to host this.
Who booked
and
you? Who booked
I
me?
booked you to host this.
Okay.
And I love the LGBT community. Y'all still got to teach me how to get these up and this fat. Yes, y'all supposed to be my friends and y'all not doing that. Black Monroe Snow. Yes, I'm calling you out. Yes. Like, help me.
Oh yeah.
Duh.
Also in the daytime be before that event. We doing junkyard outside in Highsville. So
Yes.
a whole lot of things, man. We just trying to get it.
We are book because we have a
wedding to pay for.
wedding to pay for.
We were shutting down. We back in action. Also, please, don't worry about the like I said, the hardbacks and Nicole's book is on the way. Also, man, she working on a new book. You know I'm gonna be in there a whole lot of arguments. Y'all gonna get a whole lot. Also, the Sucker for Love. Shout out to everybody that shared it. We had so many shares when Brian posted. We gonna get back to filming that very soon. And the Sucker for Love, since I'm getting married and the strippers first time, now y'all gonna see the reality of me and Nicole in the house, us walking around the city and our arguments, our talks when we eat breakfast. Like, man, my man Jack got the whole camera work coming in. We definitely gonna put that together. That's gonna be crazy, man. It's crazy. And then November 20th, man. Don't forget Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm coming back down there.
Yay.
November 20th, man. Washington football team versus Carolina Panthers. You already know I'm with you. So I'm going to be hosting that, the tailgate party and all that. Hit pep up. Also, October 9th, I'm going to be at Ivory City Smokehouse for the first time with Let It Flow and Still Familiar jeans and stilettos. So ladies, wear your stilettos. I'm going to make sure Nicole have her stilettos on and everything.
I have plenty of them.
All right, babe, you want to get some shout-outs?
Just shout out to my daughter Tyra, her last year at Radford University.
Yes, Lord.
Yes. Shout out to my daughter Carlia and Josh. They are enjoying South Carolina. They at the beach, Myrtle Beach, with his family.
Bring me a souvenir back.
Yeah, bring us a shot glass or something back. To my handsome son Demetrius, mommy loves you. To his wife Vanessa, I love you as well.
Yeah, D, man, y'all keep going on.
Keep doing your thing. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of the man that you have became. And to my Layla, who likes to hang out the car door, and her and Bam like to take videos.
Yeah,
if her big ass would have fell out of that car,
I would have got the blame.
Bam would have got the blame because they decided they needed to go and make a video. So that'll be next on TikTok.
Yeah,
we're gonna do that next.
And also, man, September 5th, y'all know I'm getting baptized, so man, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be, y'all gonna see live and everything. All right, Drew, you got some shout outs?
I want to shout out for Bam and Miss 640. Thank you very much for inviting me to come.
Anytime,
to the
you're welcome.
studio. And I know, we definitely will do something soon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have an event. We gotta have a celebration, man. When we got this, it's a big celebration and everything. But I need all y'all to please download the Uncensored Network app, man, support us. Y'all can see our top 10. Matter of fact, the top 10 will be dropping soon. Y'all, man, so many things and so many other shows on here. Also, them crazy talks with my man Jet. We got the District Dons. It's everybody, man. Uncensored Network. We back in the building, man. Advertising promos. Hit Brian Brown up on Facebook, or y'all can hit Nicole Mine up or on me. Promos, advertising, live broadcasts, everything. If you want the Go-Go platform to do your live broadcast, just hit Brian on Nicole up, man. We're going to set it up, man. Let's get it. This is the Go-Go platform live on Uncensored Network. DMV, we love y'all. See y'all next week.
Hey man, this is Rapper Dudes. Y'all know what it is, man. Uncensored Network, Go-Go 365. Say what you like, do what you like. Kick your feet up right here, man. Home is home. You can always be yourself right here, man. Go-Go 365.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? This your boy Big G and One Glover, the Backyard Band, and you're watching Uncensored Network, Go-Go 365. You know what that means, right? 365, 365 days of the year. 365, baby, on the Uncensored Network. Holla at your boy.